The lies George Santos told are too numerous to count.
He's a complete and total fraud.
It is simply tragic and outrageous.
A soap opera is playing out at the heart of US politics, with damning allegations made against the newly elected Republican representative from New York. George Santos is facing fraud charges in Brazil, investigations into his finances in New York, as well as huge backlash over a web of pathological lies which led him to becoming the US representative for New York's 3rd congressional district. He's refusing calls to resign from the chairman of his own district committee and fellow New York representatives. He used an inspiring rags-to-riches story to win over voters and donors, but almost all of his claims are completely fake. He claims to have attended a prestigious private academy school in the Bronx before graduating from the Baruch College in 2010 with a degree in economics and finance. Representatives of the school and college have no record of him ever attending. The same goes for his employment. He calls himself a seasoned Wall Street financier and investor, claiming to have worked for blue-chip Wall Street companies like Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, but neither have a record of him working there. Since then, he's admitted that his claim to have been employed at Citigroup was a poor choice of words.
You heard it here first. I'm George Santos, and I approve this message.
He did, however, appear to have worked for Florida investment firm Harbor City Capital, which has been described as a Ponzi scheme. The Securities and Exchange Commission has accused the company of stealing $17 million from investors. He claims he has Jewish ancestry, that his grandparents were Holocaust survivors, that he lost 4 employees at the Pulse nightclub shooting in 2016, and that 9/11 claimed his mother's life. Each of these statements are either unclear or have been proven to be completely false. Concerns about his true identity were raised years ago when he unsuccessfully ran for a House seat in 2020. But his lies and embellishments helped him and his allies raise nearly $3 million for his winning campaign to represent New York's 3rd district. The Campaign Legal Center has accused him of using campaign cash to pay for personal expenses such as rent for his apartment. It also alleges he submitted false information about the source of his campaign contributions and his expenses. Calls for him to resign have been flooding in, including from local Republican leaders.
He has no place in the Nassau County Republican Committee, nor should he serve in public service, nor as an elected official. He's not welcome here at Republican headquarters for meetings or at any of our events. As I said, he's disgraced the House of Representatives, and we do not consider him one of our congresspeople.
Will you step down?
I will not.
There are really only 2 viable options to remove Santos. He either has to resign, or the new US House Speaker Kevin McCarthy will have to bring forward a vote of removal that 2/3 of the GOP caucus would need to agree to. Otherwise, voters may have to wait until the next election to see the back of him.